especially considering I had C-sections with all three of my girls before. As Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video and it is surrounding pregnancy after tummy tuck. I wanted to do a series on this topic because I had a tummy tuck and I had one, I believe, 7 years ago after I had my last child, and I wanted to touch base on it because there's not a lot of information on this topic out there, and so I figure if I share my story, my journey, and my experience, it could be helpful to someone else who is either seeking out to have a tummy tuck or who have had one and is maybe embarking upon some of the journeys that I am, because like I said, I just had a baby. So I'm not gonna lie, after having a tummy tuck, I thought that was the end of pregnancies for me. So I did it, I did it because I was suffering from where your muscle in the middle of your abdomen comes apart during pregnancy. I will write the name up here somewhere or down here and you'll see what I'm talking about. I had it for that reason. I was done. I did have it in my surgery here in Ontario, and all went well initially, and I'm gonna touch base into that subject matter a little bit after, because I did run into some issues after it. But if you guys want to know more about that, comment down below and I will make the other video. However, I had the surgery, thought I was done having kids, and I had also tied my tubes, so it was all very like finalizing. If that makes any sense, I finalized things by tying my tubes, and then I finalized things by having a tummy tuck. So I thought it was all done, and now 7 years later, here I am with a newborn. Those of you who are new to my channel, you don't quite know, I just had tubal reversal surgery back in December. I do have videos on this channel, so definitely check it out if you want to know more about that. But yeah, I had tubal reversal surgery, then became pregnant. Basically, you have a 2-month period where you have to rest, and then basically at that point, then you can proceed with trying to conceive. Month 1, I did have a chemical pregnancy. Month 2, the second month, I fell pregnant. So yeah, I went on, I had a healthy pregnancy, I had a baby. Were there concerns I had? I think my main concern was, can my belly really stretch after having a tummy tuck and having, just a part of your stomach cut away or having muscles tightened. I know that plenty of people have went on to have kids after that, but when it's you, it's your personal self, you get nerve-wracked and nervous. So I was nervous, not entirely. It's just like I just kept wondering, because my tummy was kind of tight already. I kept wondering how much more can it stretch, and it did its job. It housed my baby. My baby was healthy. She was 8 pounds 12 ounces, so she was actually a really good size. So yeah, she grew well and everything went well. My stomach stretched really well. I actually didn't encounter a lot of issues, especially considering I had C-sections with all three of my girls before as well. I think I've heard issues with people saying that their C-section scar itched. Mine did not. And even in terms of my belly itching, considering how much it was stretching, it didn't really do that either. I guess, I don't know, I had these vague concerns, but I'm not like even though I had like a small stomach, it wasn't big by any means. It wasn't like petite and washboard abs like some women do who may probably be more likely to encounter these problems that I'm actually talking about. So yeah, overall, my pregnancy went well. My belly expanded. I didn't get any stretch marks from what I've seen so far. I'm still only almost 3 months out of the woods. I have yet to see any stretch mark because, with us black women, when we get pregnant, some of us anyway, sorry, I got interrupted there, but us black women, some of us anyways, when we get pregnant, for me, I had the dark neck. You can see it, it's still fading. I got really dark throughout my body, and particularly on my stomach, and then I also had the darkened linea nigra going down. So with that said, like, my stomach was darker to begin with, and that is the discoloration of that is going away. You can see it's fading. We'll see if those little lines that I have, I don't know if they will be stretch marks or not, but I didn't, from what I see, I didn't really get any. So yeah, that's one thing that I realized. And also the bounce back was a bit real for me this time around. When I came out, I feel like my stomach shrunk really quickly. That's I definitely don't have abs, and they're not my stomach is not really like super flat, but it wasn't exactly super flat to begin with, because after I had my tummy tuck, I did gain weight. My weight fluctuated here and there throughout, which is never a good thing, because the more your weight fluctuate, the harder it is for it to just, you know, stay whatever. The skin gets more stretched out and more stretched out each time. Now my skin is tight, so I don't think if I were to start, I'm going to start working out. I won't say if I were to start working out, because I'm actually going to start working out. I feel like if I work out consistently, I can retain back a flat stomach and not have any real issues. So I think overall that is, I don't have any loose skin. My skin just actually went back. It went back pretty quickly, and it still has a healing point. And I had a baby in my tummy for 9 months. It's 9 months of stretching, and she's only been here and out in this world for almost 3 months. So I still have a way to go to help just bring my body back to normal. And also, on top of it, I need to do better at eating better for myself. I've lost all my pregnancy weight minus 1 pound. So I have 1 pound to lose, and then the rest of it is pre-existing weight that I had before. So overall, my journey of becoming pregnant again after my tummy tuck went well. My stomach stretched well. I didn't deal with any itching. I didn't deal with any anything with my incision, which was there from pre-existing tummy tucks, or even from just a scar from pre-existing C-sections, and even the scar from my tummy tuck. Didn't have any issues there, and I feel like because of that, my tummy is also bouncing back really quickly. One thing I have to say though is that my stomach, when it stretched this time around, it didn't get as big as it typically did for me in my other pregnancies. Usually when I get pregnant, because I have all girls, I have 4 girls, usually when I get pregnant my stomach stretches like far out forward, and this time it was big. But I felt like it was more up into my ribs. I've never experienced a baby up in my ribs before in all my other pregnancies, so this is the first. So the baby is kicking you in the ribs. I had that, and that was not fun. But yeah, overall my pregnancy journey went well. Overall, I think like I'm also, you know, like I said, maybe if I did it for my tummy tuck, if it was purely for superficial reasons, I would be in a different state of mind. But even then, like, there's not much to complain about. Like, I guess I'm more reflective and realistic. Like, I know my stomach isn't gonna just bounce back immediately to exactly what it was. It does for a few people, but I think those people are far and few in between. I don't look at Betty and expect to be like her. I just reflect on me and try to be me. And I have my baby, and I'm just so thankful and feel so blessed. And I'm just focused on my life and being a mom and just doing my best to get back into the gist of things. So yeah, if I were focused on the other part, maybe I would feel some type of way, but maybe I still wouldn't. I want to share that with you. If you have had a tummy tuck, comment down below and let me know your experience, and maybe if you have had a child after it. Also, if you're thinking about one, let me know if you found this video to be helpful, because I have found the very few videos that have been online to be somewhat helpful to me. I know they were like markers for me as I was journeying through my pregnancy. I didn't feel so alone when I could type in a few, and had to basically search real hard to find a few videos on YouTube to relate to someone. So that is the purpose of this video, is to share, to put something out there that someone can relate to. So I hope you found this video to be beneficial and helpful, and thank you so much for watching and supporting, guys. Share this video and give it lots of likes and thumbs up. So thank you guys, and much love. Bye guys.